Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra versus Pixel 7 Pro. Which one is going to be better in terms of camera performance? Let's find out. Ultra wide angle, 4K, 30 frames per second. What do you think? This is stabilization. Both looking amazing job, I have to say. Dynamic range. Yeah, the sky's looking good. But let's switch to the main sensor now. And it's brilliant because you can switch during recording, which is very useful. Sadly, this isn't available on 60 frames per second on Samsung Galaxy, which is a bit of a shame. Stabilization, main sensor. Let me do a little run. Okay, now I can see the difference in the colors, but more natural was a definitely Pixel. This grass doesn't look natural on Samsung. So ×2 on Pixel and ×3 on Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra. So these are my docks, and this is stabilization. And I can see that Samsung is a little bit struggling. But let's move on to that optical zoom here, ×5. And you got times. Oh, seriously, not now. And this is ×10. And it's time for me to do a little job and clean after my dogs. So yeah, sorry, I don't want to show you this. Stabilization, of course, it's a bit shaky on Samsung because a lot further, but Samsung is doing a pretty nice job here. Let me switch to ×10 on Pixel to make it fair. What do you think? Selfie camera, 4K, 30 frames per second at the moment. However, they are both capable of shooting 60 frames per second on selfie. This is stabilization. Now what I like, the fact on the Pixel, you can crop it in, or you can go back to ×1. This isn't available on Samsung. Let's have a look at dynamic range. Okay, my face is a little bit brighter on Pixel, so the shadows are doing a better job here. But what about stabilization? I've got a little tripod in my hands. What do you think? Which one's more stable? I don't know. It is a small screen, so you have to judge this for yourself. But I'm gonna take some selfies now. Are you ready? Let's go. Right, so this is cinematic mode on Pixel and portrait video mode on Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra. What do you think? I can see the backward separation slightly better on Pixel, but I think Samsung's sharper. Let's go and check on the black dog. What do you think, guys? Not bad at all. Let's have a look at some macro photography now, because both can actually use the ultra wide angle with autofocus to get some pretty decent results. However, I'll be using both ultra wide angle and then ×2 and 3 for those macro shots. guys. So this is times 20 on both. Both quite grainy, but yeah, not bad at all. Sadly, Google Pixel doesn't have some additional features such as dual mode video like I'm using now. There's no Pro video mode, which I'm really huge fan of. If you want to bring your videography to the next level, you should really enjoy that. However, now I'm using 10-bit colors on Pixel, and you can see a difference. I don't know, I quite like that. Just a little bit more contrast. I don't know, just a different style really. But I'm gonna take it to snap some shots and videos at night. Make sure you stick around. By the way, please remember guys, I don't get free phones. I buy all the phones for my own money. So if you appreciate that, spending my time and my money, smash that like, subscribe if you're into that. Cheers. Ultra wide angle 4K 30 frames per second on both. You can see those huge flares on Pixel, which I don't really like. Main sensor just hiding under the tree so the water is not going into the lens. But now the quality seems to be pretty good on both. ×2 on Pixel and ×3 on Samsung. Okay, Samsung lost the focus a little bit. Let's go ×5 and ×10 on Samsung. Okay, but let's take more pictures really.
We run away to get us up when we're low. Just chase the waves, we'll make it up as we go. If you're heavy, I'll show you where to go. Won't you set free behind the town for low.
Right, let me tell you a couple of things I really love about Pixel. It's the color accuracy, stabilization. Selfie is better in my opinion on Pixel 2. However, of course, Samsung has better zoom. Also, it has some additional features which I really like. But I don't think it's worth spending £300 more on Samsung. Now, I was just doing another comparison portrait and I had 20% battery on Samsung, and sadly after 10 minutes shooting, the battery died. So I'm really not happy about the battery on Samsung. It's absolutely ridiculously bad. So Pixel is doing a lot better in terms of battery performance as well. But please let me know your thoughts. I'll definitely picking Pixel, and I will be switching from Samsung because I really don't like the battery on it. Only lasts me about half a day. It's pretty bad, I have to say. Hope you enjoyed this episode. Please let me know your thoughts and I'll catch you next one. Cheers.